Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, what up? So today, y'all can see by the title, we're going to be going over the new Natasha Denona Bronze eyeshadow palette, as well as her Bronze Cheek Face Glow palette. I was so excited about this because I've never had one of her face glow cheek palettes. I wanted one, I just never picked it up, but when I saw this one, I just went ahead and got it with the eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to be showing you guys just a quick tutorial of the look that I did today. I did a typical smoky bronze eyeshadow look because that's what I was feeling today. But when it comes to this palette, you guys, let me just talk a little bit about the palette before we get into the tutorial and all that. I feel like Natasha curated this palette to be more than just your typical average bronze type of palette. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get this palette in person, the colors have so much more dimension and depth to them that you could really take these eyeshadows in like a totally different way than just your typical bronze eyeshadow look. So I did a standard typical bronze look because that's what I was feeling today, but you have these reddish shades in here, so you could do more of like a red copper type of eye. You have this really unique gray purple shifting type of shade that you can do a really smoky eye look with. This shade right here is what I use on my outer corner, and it's kind of like a deep purple black type of shade. Like, I don't know, it's very unique. You have this duochrome shifting eyeshadow in here that shifts from like pink to green to gold. You have some other duochromes in here, like this shadow right here shifts from like gold to red. I just feel like the colors have a little bit more dimension to them in person from what we were seeing on Instagram. And so you can kind of do different looks in here than just a regular bronze eyeshadow look. Overall, it's still a very warm toned eyeshadow palette. So if you're not into warm tones anymore, then you're not gonna like this palette. I'm still a very avid lover of warm tones, so I knew that I wanted this palette when I first saw it. I even really like the packaging. Like, I'm obsessed with this packaging. And then this is the same as her Love palette and her Sunrise palette, where it has the little holes in the back so you can take the shadows out and rearrange them if you wanted to. So you can mix and match your Love palette and your Sunrise palette with this one and create like your own custom type of eyeshadow palette. So yeah, I'm not gonna tell you guys to go out and buy this, like run out and buy this palette. It's really up to you. I like it. I like the shades in here. I know that I'm gonna use it. So I'm not gonna say like, oh, you need to run out and buy this palette. You absolutely need it, because really you don't, you know what I'm saying? But I do like the fact that this palette is significantly less than her expensive palettes. It's $65 and you get 15 shades. I think it's worth it if you do want to get this palette. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys some swatches and then we can get into how I got this eye look and how I got this like glowy face. Alright, you guys, so these are the swatches of all the shadows in the palette. As you guys can see, pigment is there, dimension is there, duochromes and shimmers is there. The only color that I had an issue with swatching was this color right here, which is Ridge, but I used that today in the tutorial as my initial transition color, and I didn't have any issue with it blending on my eyes or with it doing this where it's going from the actual true color to like this dark color right here. I didn't have that issue on my eyes, so I don't know why it swatched like that. Maybe it's just the oils in my skin. But yeah, this is that pink to green duochrome shifting shade. It kind of reminds me of one of her shades in the Lila palette. I don't have the Lila palette, but I do have the dupe for it, and that's what that shade reminds me of. But this is that like blue, purple, gray type of shimmer shade. I really like the colors, and I think if you do too, you wouldn't be disappointed with this palette. So now we can get into the actual tutorial. also the Face Glow palette swatched on my hand. These are so buttery smooth and soft. You guys saw I did use the Cream Glow and then the Super Glow Nude on my face, and it came out really pretty. The Cream Glow has more of a pink undertone, and y'all know I like my pink undertone highlighters. And then the Super Nude Glow is kind of like a champagne gold, and it looks really pretty on top of the Bounce Cream Glow. So I really like the face palette as well. It gives a really nice highlight, and I think it pairs up nicely with the actual eyeshadow palette, so I like that as well. Overall, I'm happy with everything. The eyeshadow palette, the face palette, I think it was worth it to me, and I'm happy to have it in my collection. So it all goes down to whether or not you feel like you need this eyeshadow palette, whether or not you like the colors enough to spend $65 on it. You could probably dupe the colors in your collection, but will they have the same dimension? Will they have that same shimmer? Will they have that same like effect on the eyes? You guys know I love when I have just a nice shimmery type of eyeshadow on my lid that's really dimensional. I love that, and so it's worth it to me to buy those type of shadows, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, to me, this palette is justified. So I'm happy to have it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and leave me a comment down below letting me know that you enjoyed it. If you are new, definitely hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification so that you can be notified every single time I upload a video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.